Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Uncharted. My name is Umbagalo, and with me again we have...
My name is Fleed!
Are you sure?
No.
Oh. Anyway, I'm Megalomaniac.
And here...
I have nothing witty to add, so...
So here we...
I'm already dying.
Yep. We found what appears to be Drake's Tower, and there are a lot of pirates along the way.
That last one just didn't seem to want to die.
Nah, it just didn't want it.
Said bullets, fuck that.
Sort of an interesting thing that happens a lot in these games is events where you'll find that Drake will go out of his way to find an alternate path to some location, and yet the enemies will have found an easier way.
They cheat.
Yep.
Alternately, they were airlifted in by that eccentric millionaire.
It's also quite possible.
I'm convinced this entire game is really an elaborate setup for a reality television show.
Just might be.
Ancient Incan scavenger hunt with bullets!
I could see it. I figure we're only 5-10 years off from The Running Man actually being a real television show.
Oh dear.
Funny geometry!
I can't climb through trees.
Why not?
Golden llama.
Golden lava.
The best llama.
So
Yes.
can you actually climb up onto that edge of the wall, like, it just walk on top of it and fall off and die?
I'm gonna say yes.
Of course you don't show it to us.
Of course I don't show it because that's, that's just silly.
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah. At least
Your
not-
actions
not
in
at that point.
combat say otherwise, sir.
Well, just because I do doesn't mean I want to.
Yeah. You don't want to eat your vegetables, but you still do.
Yeah.
Or do you?
Dun dun dun. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Oh, Nate.
Yeah. Oh, Nate. Yeah, I didn't know where I was going there. Sometimes the controls are funny.
Just a bit. I mean, where are you aiming to go with this anyway?
This scene? I was
No,
basically
I
trying.
mean, like, oh, I see what you're doing now.
Yeah, I was trying to get to the other side of that,
side.
the other side of the collapsed bridge. So we were in this little courtyard earlier, but we couldn't climb up to this one window.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't know it was Drake's Tower yet, so...
I like how Nate just like, randomly decides to hover if the jump is a little bit too far. Because it seems like there should be no way in hell that somebody should be able to jump that far like that. But he does it anyway.
So what were you looking for?
Well, Nate's got amazing luck.
So Francis Drake's telescope was just laying on that table for the last
That looks familiar.
couple hundred years.
Yep.
That's why the glass is rusty.
Okay.
There she is.
Hey, what?
Oh crap.
Let's say, is she about to be kidnapped?
No, she was about to be ambushed. And then we were counter-ambushed.
I'm not even sure what just happened, really.
Something happened.
Plot capture.
Because I'll be honest, it looked like you shot Elena because that guy you hit looks so similar from a distance.
Trying to rescue you, as a matter of fact.
No, it was two
We know
guys.
you would have shot Elena, but
Well, yeah.
No, it was two guys that were looking to ambush her. So I was like, oh, I'll just counter ambush them. And then no, someone shot a grenade launcher at me.
Architects of a new world. Yep. It'll just take a tug to pull these bars out.
What? No, wait. Are you sure? Oh, crap.
So now it's time to stall.
Hey, Drake.
Eddie Raja. I should have guessed.
Fascinating document, huh? Seems like this.
Of course, now he only realizes that he doesn't have his book anymore.
No flattering.
well, I was gonna say, are they stupid enough to let him keep the guns?
Tell you what,
Well, he's still got the holsters.
the gold, and I just might let you live.
Is that it?
But yeah, I'm
That
pretty
might
sure
do.
they were
Die
taken.
now, or help you, and die later. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a tough
he doesn't have
call,
anything
but
in
you
his
know what?
holsters.
I'll take die now.
Taikamu! Listen to me, maggot. I was promised treasure.
That's a lot less dying now than is usually expected of somebody who has to die now.
They can't even go outside to take
I know.
a piss without an armed guard.
His armed guards need armed guards.
I am making you a fair offer. You help me find the treasure, and the last man alive gets the gold. And the girl, of course.
The girl? Oh, Eddie, the girl's long gone. She's probably off the island by now. Going for help.
Daikujin, you were never very good at poker.
What can I say?
How much trouble?
Well,
could one
how could you not trust a face like that? For reasons like that.
Well,
Grab the map and run.
Oh my god!
Why aren't you shooting him? You have guns.
Ah,
Oh, is this a vehicle part
Is
with
it-
the unlimited ammo?
that's right.
Oh, that was wonderful.
So this is in this section you have both a grenade launcher and a machine gun. With
This is the section you were talking about.
Yeah. This section is also pretty good because right at the beginning there's a... I love how the Jeeps explode as well when you hit them with the grenade launcher. they just sort of fall apart.
Yeah, it looks less like they're exploding, more they just kind of give up.
Yeah, you know, the body of the body of the Jeep just sort of stops existing.
What I would like to know is why Elena chose one of the Jeeps that is just like almost completely rusted out.
It's
First one she could find, clearly.
clearly probably the only one that wasn't guarded very well.
Only one with a grenade launcher.
Only one with the grenade launcher. The beginning of this one section is also actually a very good place for trying to obtain one of the harder achievements, which is to kill a number of people with one explosion. So there's a section as you are driving right out of the first encampment where if you time the explosion right, because there's also an exploding barrel, you can kill the right number of enemy people and get the achievement. So after I finished recording and I was just going to go and get all the achievements that I didn't have yet, I played through that first section a lot of times trying to get the timing down, because it's really finicky. No, this driving section isn't hard, especially since you're not driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, in most games where there's a point where you have unlimited ammo explosives, it's usually not that hard.
No, it isn't. It is pretty cinematic, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no!
I do have like the whole scenery. Just driving around on the edge of the cliff and all that.
Yeah, it looks very nice. And the truck jumps right over you.
It almost reminds me of the chase scene at the beginning of the Crystal Bearers.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
I've never played
Because
that
there's a lot less gravity gunning pillars in front of everybody.
Yeah. You know, and that's like the best part of that.
one. No, it reminds me of the obvious example, the chase in Indiana Jones 4, where they're in the jungles of South America shooting each other with jeeps. But
And this game came first.
oh my God, Indiana Jones ripped off Uncharted. We're gonna have psychic alien skulls, aren't we?
Oh
No.
dear.
Not in this game, at least.
This game. Spoilers, everybody.
Oh yeah,
I can't believe that.
yeah, right. Hey, it's been 2 years or something,
So
right?
who was that guy?
You guys.
Well, to be fair, you know, it is that movie.
Okay.
If you wanted to see that movie, you would have by now.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, but
Your bleeding comes with the territory. I got my shirt. It doesn't matter.
Out of here.
Yep. The shirt will soak up all the blood. It's okay.
Damn it.
I mean, it soaks up bullets. Speaking of bullets.
Going somewhere?
Hey, Eddie.
Did you really think you could escape from...
While she's driving.
No, I just giving the young lady the $10 tour.
Shut it! I bet you're working for them too.
What?
You thought you could set me up and keep everything for yourselves, hmm?
damn it! This guy's crazy.
Eddie, take it easy, buddy.
Well, you're out of luck now! And out of road. Now, give me that map.
Hold on. All right, you got me, fair and square.
Hey, don't move.
Relax, Eddie. Just getting the map like you asked. I said, hold on.
I am.
Well, hand it over.
Well, now, you told me not to move. Looks like you're gonna have to come get it.
Hey, come
Oh, Nate.
It's okay. It's only water.
And it's an open top Jeep, so
Oh yeah.
Wondering why they just didn't do that in the first place.
Well, you know, if they could have gone on the road, going on the road would have been better. Look, there's more pirates.
so these guys are not with Eddie.
No, those guys are part of Eddie's crew.
Okay, but the other guys are not with Eddie.
No, those other guys
Apparently.
are. Eddie is referring to other forces
Oh,
that
okay.
are in the area,
British guys' forces?
quite possibly.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if the British guys were with Eddie.
Oh, that's a lovely gun.
Yep. So this is the magnum of the game, and it's basically a one-shot kill.
It's kind of funny looking because it looks like you're aiming off to the, tilting it to the right from where you're actually aiming.
Yeah, you got some crazy weird camera angle going on when you're aiming there.
Yeah. It's sort of I guess it's because it's a very large barrel.
Yeah.
In Uncharted 1 and 2, the way bullets basically spawned was a little funny in logical terms, but and they tried, and Naughty Dog actually went and changed it for Uncharted 3, but then it turned out that people didn't like that because because they were so used to the bullets being, because the way it works in Uncharted 1 and 2 is that it basically works out such that the bullets will go to where you're aiming with some degree of variance. So the bullets can come out of your gun
No kidding.
not
You know, I
pointing
should've turned
where
before
your
the
gun
bridge.
is.
Right.
So which is fairly typical
come here a
of
minute, I wanna show you
shooters,
something.
let alone third-person shooters.
Uh-huh.
But for Uncharted 3, they made it. They actually
Okay, see
made
this
it so that
boat in
it
the harbor?
simulated
That's where all the boats
where
coming into the
where your
colony
gun was
floated
pointing
from.
at is where the bullet would go, and in order to simulate the variance, your gun would actually move.
Wait a minute. What was that?
And it turned out that people were really thrown off by that,
Uh-huh.
so they couldn't.
Right
They,
there.
even though it was such a
That's how
minor
take it outta here.
change,
Come on.
it was
I'll
actually
take it outta
enough
here.
that how the
you good
game
enough?
handled was noticeably
Maybe you
different, but
hadn't
no one
noticed,
could
but we're
really
kind of
articulate
outnumbered.
how it
We're
was
doing
different.
fine so far.
So that's why one of the first patches for the game was to implement the old aiming method back in.
Is it an option, or did it just flat out?
Yeah, It's
replace
it's
it?
an option. So they added a new
So that's it.
thing in the
Just kinda
options
forget about the
screen that
treasure and
says,
forget about
"Do you
Drake."
like the old?" It's basically use classic aiming method.
Okay. Listen, either way, we have to head back to the harbor. Don't worry about it. We can argue about it later. It'll be great.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
It's an
She's really
adventure.
optimistic for someone who just got shot at.
This time, I drive.
Okay.
Yep.
She's really, I don't know, perky. It's kind of creepy. Oh boy, driving section.
That's right.
The whole colony just drop out of history.
That's
So-
kind of interesting. What-
Yeah. So during this section you drive as Nate, but you shoot as Elena with an infinite ammo grenade launcher.
Yeah, where the hell did she get that?
Company.
I don't
She
know.
sure as hell wasn't
Carrying it
wielding
in.
it
on
when
ev-
you were with her a minute ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have
It
been.
was on her show. Didn't you watch her show?
It would have been convenient.
What happened?
I don't know, maybe it was with the jet ski.
City's completely flooded.
Maybe. No, that's my question is less where she got the grenade launcher, or where she learned to fire a grenade launcher with one hand.
Same place you learned how to shoot a gun. Yeah, it's just like a camera. You point and shoot, right?
Reporter school.
I'm fairly sure the recoil could theoretically tear your arm off. Mind you, I've never fired a gun, or a grenade launcher for that matter, so I could be completely off on that.
Maybe she's just covered wars before.
Well, yeah. I guess the thing is that back in the first level, it's
I like how she kind of just flopped up with you.
yeah.
You die at the exact same time.
Wah, wah. Because back in the first level, she's like, yeah, using guns like camera, right?
I figured she was kidding.
Well, just the tone in her voice suggests that while she may think she knows how to use a gun, she's not really trained. And honestly, I would say that most people in the world, even if they've never actually fired a gun, at least have an idea of how one operates.
Yeah.
Like
It-
you
it's-
may be terrible with one, but I'm sure that most people know how the
Yeah.
basic operations of firing a firearm.
Turn off safety, pull trigger.
Yeah, so the specifics may not be well known to many people, and they may not have the right training to appropriately use the firearm, but I'm sure that by this day and age most people know how to shoot a gun.
Yeah, the main thing I would probably get thrown off by is the recoil.
Yeah, recoil is a big thing. And I can't say that I've ever fired an attached grenade launcher, so I don't know what the recoil of one is like.
Well, you should.
Clearly,
Well,
it's the same as the
Go out to
Magnum.
the shooting range.
Maybe someday.
I do like that they managed to at least include the splashing noises.
I like the little rain down effect too.
Yeah. It really is the little touches that really make the game.
Even if the actual splash looks silly as hell considering the barrel's explosion itself.
Well, I prefer they go for more things like that than trying to make completely photorealistic looking people in games, because Uncanny Valley and all that.
It is interesting to be going back to this game and seeing how it looks compared to the later games.
Yeah.
Now, it really isn't to say that this game looks bad, but
Oh no, not at all.
it really looks a little unrefined. And let's ramp that.
Yeah, I don't think that was the intent there.
Yeah, I clearly did not have enough headway.
You know,
Well, you're not getting shot at, so it's okay.
Good enough.
Actually, for that matter, could you just kind of jam through that part at full speed, or would you die?
I'm pretty sure you would die.
Doesn't just up and vanish.
Well, you can't drive and shoot at the same time, can you?
Explain it.
No.
2-player mode.
Oh, that would be nice.
Thanks.
Maybe for Uncharted 4.
Now,
2-player co-op where one's Drake and one's
Go check it
Elena.
out.
there is a co-op mode in 2 and 3, but it's more of a it is not story mode co-op
It's more along the lines of
like horde mode.
yeah. As I say, Firefight, but I guess Horde was the first one.
Yeah, it is more along those lines. I think there's some story-esque aspects, but it is entirely divorced from the main game.
Yeah.
So this act,
It might be for the best, actually. Just
yeah,
give it sacrifices that have to be made to, ensure that there's always a second person there.
yeah, because yeah, there isn't always another person. In fact, there actually rarely is another person, and this section is a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Are you about to die a bunch more?
A few times more. It's some of them sort of intentional because it also is a good place for getting kills. Also, a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Where's Elena with her infinite ammo one?
Back to the boat. Just chilling.
She's just lazy.
She's just chilling.
She's making Drake do all the hard work.
Yeah, really.
You don't deserve the infinite ammo grenade launcher.
Give
Die
me the
too
infinite-
much.
Give him the infinite ammo grenade launcher.
I still like the physics of when enemies fly around.
Still haven't really found anything quite as good as just completely turning that one guy upside down. What was it, episode 3?
Yeah. And in fact, one of the two guys that I just killed did that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the best ones. I know that a lot of the characters that they a lot of the characters they got people to actually do mocap for. The guy flipping entirely upside down though, that's gotta just be physics engine. Because honestly, like what are you expecting?
Though I gotta say, mocap death physics would actually be kind of a fun little concept.
Are you saying, get someone attached with mocap things and actually kill them?
Probably not that far.
I mean, good. That'd be terrible and illegal.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
It would be the cannibal holocaust of video games.
You still got some really weird combat priorities.
Yeah.
Not so
Yeah.
Just remember when they add those whole achievement points to real life, don't do it for soldiers because that would be terrible.
Achievement points, don't die. Achievement unlocked, don't die.
That's kind of horrible.
Vaguely. And I apologize to all the men and women of the armed forces out there,
You should.
which includes you for that matter. But
You should. Really, the worst part about this one section is, in fact, the guy with the grenade launcher right there. Other than that, it's not too bad. I just don't play it too well.
it just seems like something that you would take slow.
Yeah, it's things that I am mostly not caring a whole lot because I don't want to be using a grenade. I don't really want to be using the grenade launcher, or I don't really want to be using the shotgun. But here's a scene with a lot of guys I can kill. Might as well make the use of it.
But yeah, it'd be like if you wouldn't want to watch an LP of something I played, because it would just be me hiding behind cover, taking pot shots where I could for half an hour before everything is slowly is picked off.
Yeah, now I can never use. Now I can not use the micro ever again because it is shit.
It certainly looks like it.
So you only get the one achievement per weapon. You don't
Yeah.
have 100 kills, 200 kills, all that.
No, and the number of kills is actually different based on the weapon. Partially for things like, like the grenade launcher.
The grenade launcher
Yeah.
kills 3 guys at a time.
Yeah, the grenade launcher is actually less kills that you need because first off, you don't get very many shots with the grenade launcher ever. And second of all, it actually that is mainly why the amount of grenade launcher shots in the game as a whole is pretty low compared to the number of shots of, say, the shotgun or of the AK-47.
Well, that means they put a good amount of thought actually into the trophies, achievements.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, if I was playing this a little bit more intelligently, I could probably get every achievement for every weapon without dying, without needing to do resets. But
That wouldn't be as entertaining to us.
that's right.
It sure wouldn't.
How else would I be able to make fun of you for dying so much if you didn't die?
Yeah. So I mean, that's exactly it.
Also, the catching guys in a single explosion achievement aside, are there any explosive barrel achievements?
No.
Oh.
There are achievements for killing folks with grenades and grenade launchers, and I don't remember if the one for the explosive barrel is just generic for all explosives, or if it is in fact requiring the barrel. But I think it's just a generic explosion kill. I think it's like there's one for kill 3 and one for kill 5 in the same explosion.
And so, if you grenade launcher an explosive barrel, does that count as a same explosion? Both of them?
No.
So you can't take advantage of the expanded radius of that.
Right. Yeah, it would the explosion of the grenade launcher would cause the barrel to explode, and then whatever that the barrel killed would count, or which would mean that if there's a bunch of enemies around an exploding barrel, and then you grenade launcher the exploding barrel, it's pretty much going to be the difference is going to be split between the two.
Alright, that's kind of awful, but oh well.
Yeah, it's because the calculation is one explosion.
Still, I'm sure it's still doable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're not sadistic.
Yeah, I was just wondering if, the grenade explosion and the barrel explosion would have counted as one explosion altogether or as separate. But
I'm pretty sure it counts them as separate explosions. Because I don't think it's because it would be more coding to make them count as one. So the path of least resistance is that each one is its own detonation.
So a lot of the ones I'll see is, intend to be done something along those lines. Is it'll be kill so many enemies within like 3 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
Something
Because
like
if it does mean it to be,
I forget what had that one specifically.
there was one in Team Fortress 2, I remember. I think it was a
Yeah,
Pyro
I think that's what was it.
there's ones in Dungeon Defenders that are like that as well.
And I'm pretty sure the Engineer had an achievement like that too for centuries.
Yeah, that's a more common one, probably because, like said, the programming is easier than trying to differentiate explosions.
Yeah. Someone sneaking into your room there, Fleet?
Huh? No.
There's a ninja right behind you.
No, that was just the chair.
Oh, alright.
Oh boy.
That's a grenade.
Yep. But it's far enough away.
Did it get one of them?
I don't think it did.
I saw like it might have just been one of the dead guys.
It might have been.
I'm going to give the game points for at least having some of them be having some of the enemies be kind of camouflage, but it's almost like you got a pixel on some of these guys.
Silver furlong.
Yep.
Where does he keep all of these things?
In his pocket.
With his magic book.
And all his ammo.
And his
Yes,
waterproof,
holding.
explosion-proof, bulletproof map. If only we knew how to take advantage of ancient paper technology sooner.
Yeah. Look, there's our jet ski.
Oh, now that's just me.
Yeah, that's...
Headshots.
Would have been funnier if he had a shotgun, though.
Yeah, you can't use the rifle slot when you're hanging, though.
No, I meant the guy who was shooting at you. Because that would have been just plain unfair.
Yeah.
He gets shot once and you just die.
On that note, though, looks like this is the end of this video, so we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye,
Next time
everybody!
when we go to the tower.